Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a full face of first impressions for you today. I know I went a little bit on the dramatic side of makeup, but anyway, I was just playing around and having a lot of fun. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let's get into the makeup. So first up, I'm starting with the Bare Minerals Prime Time. I recently picked this up when I went to Mecca and had a little makeover, and the makeup artist used this and it really neutralized my skin. So I really wanted to try it. So it comes out this yellow color and it looks really crazy. Oh no, I should have put my headband on. I should have just done one side so you could see the difference. But my cheeks are a little bit flushed today, so I feel like it will make a difference. I feel like that has improved so much. I have this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation in Sand Sable 30. Oh, this is gonna be way too light. Way too light. So this is totally random, but I picked up this $2 or $2 foundation from Kmart yesterday. It's by the Love brand. They only had dark there, so I think it's gonna be really dark. If it's really terrible, I'll just use something else. But the packaging is really cute actually. I like it. Like that it's in a squeezy tube. It looks quite nice for only a couple of dollars. It's really dark. It's so dark. So I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. It doesn't have much coverage. That's all just like blended that away. I feel like I'll have to use a lot of this to get good coverage. I just wanted to use a foundation today that I wasn't going to film a whole first impressions video on, although I could have filmed a, oh my god, $2 foundation. So there's one side. I feel like it hasn't given me very much coverage. I'll go ahead and do this side. The color isn't too bad. It probably matches my tan better than some other foundations that I have, to be honest. Like I feel like it's got the right undertone. If I just dab really lightly, I feel like I've used a lot of it though. I suppose it doesn't matter how much you use when it's only $2, right? I don't know. We'll have to see it all finished, I think, to see the end result. Obviously it has like a really illuminating, glowy finish on it, which is nice, but not quite for me because I do have oily skin. I have two concealers here. I have this Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination by It Cosmetics in Light. I got it from the Sephora Showcase event. I love the packaging. How gorgeous is it? I don't think you, wow. You do not need much of this and it is very, very light. Whoa. Just gonna spread it out. I feel like that foundation has oxidized, so it's gone darker, unless it's just because of this concealer. Oh my gosh, that concealer is very, very thick. I imagine the Bye Bye Under Eye to be this thick as well, but I have the I Lift in a Tube version, so it's not this thick. Well, I feel like it definitely highlights the area. It's a very thick consistency, so I'll have to see if it creases on me. But it hasn't given me much coverage and I'm scared to put a little bit more on. This is the Ulta 3 Concealer Duo. So I'm going to take this salmon-y kind of color here and see if I can't correct that. Now I know you're meant to use the corrector first, but on me this always works better if I correct last. Maybe it's just the products that I use. Even though they have like a bit of a salmon-y tinge to it, they're not full on orange or salmon. I feel like that didn't have the best coverage, but it has worked to correct those dark circles. Just brighten the area up a little bit. I don't have a new loose powder to try out, so I'm gonna use my everyday Celebrae one. And I'm just gonna set with my Australis Fresh and Flawless in medium tan, because I don't have a new powder to try out actually. I'm finally gonna try out the new Benefit brow products. So I have a few here. There was still more, but the first thing I'm gonna use is the conditioning primer. So it just looks like this, and I think you just squeeze it. You know it's all gonna come out at once. Okay, so you just run it through your brows, like so. So I've just run that through there to start off with. I don't know if you're meant to like let it dry or anything. Then I have the Goof Proof brow pencil, and it's so hard to say goof proof without messing it up. You have a spoolie on one end and then the angled pencil on the other end. Now this one's in the shade number 3. So I'm just gonna like run that through there. It's still kind of wet from that conditioning primer thingy, so I don't think it's like sticking. It's all like sticking the hairs down. A side that had too much of the brow primer in isn't working as well as the side that didn't have as much brow primer, and it's working a bit better now that the brow primer is drying. That's just something to consider. I'm actually going to carve out my brows with the Ulta. It's this darker color because, oh, that's still quite light. I feel like I went outside the edges there. Just gonna fluff away that baking. I really like the spoolie on the end of this. It's really quite nice. Finished them off. I have the Ready Set Brow. Oh, this is just a clear one. So I like the little wand on this. It's really nice. It's like a nice fine wand. Some of them are like a little bit too, like the bristles are a bit thick, but this one separates them really nice. So there's my brows. Oh, I don't think I have an eye primer, so I'm just using my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. And just setting that. I have the Too Faced Totally Cute eyeshadow palette. So this is the Totally Cute eyeshadow palette. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take double scoop all over the lid and brow. I actually haven't seen too many people use this one or even talk about it. I'm gonna take Bunny Fufu, which is this really nice orange, burnt orange color, and that is pigmented. Tap that off. And really, really lightly. Wow, I picked up way too much product. This is a really, really nice like orange crease color. I really love it. Quite easy to blend, like considering how much product I accidentally took. This is a Zoeva 227 brush as well. So Storm Cloud is this color here, and then I'm gonna go on the lid with this color here, Shooting Star. I might just, before taking Chocolate Donut, which is the matte brown. Wow, these are so pigmented, like they're a lot more pigmented than the like chocolate bar palettes. I just can't get over it. Taking some more Bunny Fufu to blend it in. You really gotta just take a tiny little bit and tap it off. Going with Storm Cloud. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. So I'm just taking it halfway on the lid. It's so pigmented. It's really easy to pack on. Like some Too Faced shadows, some, especially the shimmering ones, aren't this good. So I'm just gonna blend that into the crease there. But this one is so velvety, soft, smooth, just amazing. Gonna blend that in. And taking Shooting Star. This color's stunning. So I'm just gonna blend them in together. Just like swiping the color, crossing them over kind of. I know I've gone so dramatic, but I love it. Ah! I've got like just a tiny little bit of fallout, like not even that much. I want to make the lash line like super smoked out. I've seen a couple of people do it recently and it looks so good. I probably can't pull it off though. Chocolate Donut. Big fan of this. In my opinion, I feel like it doesn't get hyped up enough. I think maybe because the colors are a little bit like all over the place, but I love this. Love it. This Models Prefer black liner is the only one that doesn't irritate my eyes. It's so annoying. But I'm going to tightline and waterline with this one today. And I'm gonna fill in that lower lash line as well, all the way along. Trying out this Rimmel Scandaleyes. Now they said that they've reformulated this one and it's meant to be really, really good. I have some high hopes. Really nice thin tip. I'm a big fan of that one. I feel like it could be a bit more black. Just drawing over like the darker shadow, it's kind of like popping through, like that green tinge is kind of popping through a little bit. So yeah, really easy to use. I just feel like it could be a bit more black. Mascara, I have the Max Factor Masterpiece Glamour Extension 3-in-1 Volumizing Mascara. That's a big name. This one has a really nice thin wand. I was hoping that would be the case. I think that this one is the one that Sally Jo really likes. But then when I was there, she said that she liked the one that I had, which is the Masterpiece Max. But this one has a thinner wand. Of course, with like most new mascaras, they're just so wet at the start. So it's hard to kind of have a gauge for if you like them or not. I like the wand on this one. It is quite weird, like it swivels around. And from what I can tell, my lashes have not all clumped together, which is a good sign. I have this Natio Contour palette. I kind of thought that this would be a little bigger than what it is, but that's okay. The colors are, this one especially is quite warm toned. And this is the brush. So it comes with this end and then this end. Assuming this is the contour. I've never used a brush like this before for contouring. I feel like I have to have like a really light hand with it. So I'm just taking the middle color first. I feel like it kind of like the brush is taking off my makeup. So I have to be really light with it. Now the darker color. I feel like the brush isn't blending it out enough. Just gonna go over like with the big brush and blend it. You can see that it's taken off my foundation. I feel like this end of the brush, it's something that you would use for foundation kind of thing, not contour. Or maybe like a cream contour, but not a powder contour. Oh, that looks just terrible now. I'm gonna try. Oh, I think it's just gone. I think it's gone. I think it's gone too far. I'm sure like with a regular contour brush, you'd be able to get a good result with it. Just maybe not that brush. Okay, I've got this Essence blush in Indian Summer. Oh, my cheeks look terrible. Oh, that blush is very strong. I've probably got a little bit too much going on. You know what? It was looking really good up until the contour. They just don't turn on the side. You won't notice. I'm so excited to try this. This is the Tarte Exposed Highlight. I got a little bit damaged in the mail, but that's okay. Oh, that is just magical. Okay, hopefully you won't see my gross contour now because I have been blessed by the highlighting gods. Wow, love this. I have a deep lip to put on, which kind of like won't go that well, but anyway, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so I have this Ulta 3 long wear lip liner and lip cream. This is in Hunter Gatherer. Well, this is the corresponding lip liner anyway. So it's this beautiful berry color. So there's the lip liner. It's not too pigmented, but I feel like it's just enough to line your lips so you know where to go with the liquid lipstick. Although this says it's a long wear lip cream. It's meant to be an Ulta matte. Oh my god, I love the color. This color is actual life. This one again is kind of similar to the Maybelline Vivid Mattes, but this formula is so much better. Like, I really enjoy this formula. So it's not a matte drying formula. It doesn't completely dry, but you can see that it's matte. Lashes is the last thing left. So I have these Iikonn lashes. These are in the style Woke Up like this, but they're way too curled. I don't know how to show this so you can see it because my camera doesn't autofocus. So I don't know if I could actually wear them. I'll try and curl my lashes. So yeah, they are Woke Up Like This by Iikonn. I hope you can see how curly they are. I feel like I can't even see. You can kind of see how it's gone patchy around the contour there, and the eyeliner isn't quite black enough. So that is the end of my full face first impressions. Let me know if you want to see more of these full face first impression videos. It was great because I got to try out a bunch of new products, let you know what I think of them first impression wise, and yeah, then I can pop them away in my collection. Standout for me was the Tarte Exposed Highlighter. Oh, I just love it. Like, look how amazing that is, and I feel like this would work on a bunch of skin tones as well. The one I least, I guess, to be expected was the foundation. It actually came out not too bad, and it matches me pretty well, which I didn't think would happen, but I think you can only get this in a Kmart in Australia and maybe New Zealand. Loved the Totally Cute eyeshadow palette. I feel like the eyeshadows are such great quality, and yeah, it's not really talked about as much as I thought it would be. And then the lipstick, I love. This is the Ulta 3 Ultra Matte Long Wear Lip Cream in Hunter Gatherer. This came out in like a jungle range, and I actually got a bunch of flowers when it came out. But yeah, really love the formula. It's really comfortable on the lips, and it's not dried completely matte, but it has dried a lot more from when, like the creamy matte, when I first put it on. I'm really impressed with this, and I love the color. The color is just everything. I am just, oh! All my social media links are listed down below, so don't forget to come and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!